What's going on, YouTube? I just want to say, so I finally got my interview with these guys, and I want you to check these guys out. These guys are living proof that you can make anything happen out of nothing. You know what I'm saying? True pioneers in entrepreneurship. Check out their interview. They're from Echo Magazine. For those of you who didn't see it, this is their magazine, Echo Magazine. And some grocery stores, all major gas stations in Nicaragua. These guys have an interesting story to tell, so check them out. The second time?
Yeah, we did it like a year ago when we first moved in.
Yeah.
And then like 6 months after that, we did it again with the same guys come back.
Oh, this is cool. So they won't have to do it out there, they can just come over here and do it. Out there on the walls, in the city walls. Picture your pool. This is where you have your pool parties right here?
Yeah.
Oh, this is nice right here. So these are just regular kids around here in
Well, some of them are from Esteli. They work for a tobacco company. Cigars.
Yeah.
And there's another kid here from Managua. So
All right, so I'm here with these two gentlemen here from Oregon. Now, can you guys introduce yourselves?
Oliver Best.
Oliver Best. Now, you're from Eugene, Oregon, right? Okay, and you also from Eugene?
Yeah, Jonathan Jackson.
I see you rocking the green and yellow.
Oh, that's humble, but yeah.
Yeah.
I should have got my Oregon.
Okay. Well, let me ask you guys a question. First of all, why did you even come to Nicaragua? Why Nicaragua?
Well, we had gone to high school together, and then after high school, I went to college for design school, and I met a guy there who got a job in Nicaragua after graduation. He told me to come down and visit. I said, hey, I'm going to go visit. Do you want to come? He did, and we both came down and for a couple weeks and decided that it would be worth extending the trip. I moved down immediately, and then he came down 6 or 7 months later.
Really?
Kind of just had a great experience on the trip, and kind of fell in love with Nicaragua, and kind of decided independently of each other too, that it'd be cool to spend some time down there.
Really?
We had no idea what we were going to do though. Yeah.
No idea?
No, there was no business plan or any kind of thought of what kind of living we would have down here.
Really?
Yeah. Just kind of looking for a change of pace.
But you guys knew when you came that you had to do something in order to make some money.
Yeah, well, my first thought was to do freelance design work for the internet, and I thought that I could, make enough money with the cost of living down here, just getting jobs through the internet, and it's actually what I did at the beginning.
Okay. Now, I have to ask this question. So you came down here to Nicaragua. How did this idea of this magazine actually come to life?
That came probably after being here for 2 years or so, and it happened when we started spending more time in Managua. And when we started to get exposed to something that we hadn't really seen in the first couple of years of living in the country, which was the more contemporary culture, the musicians, the artists, seeing this new growth with this extremely youthful country.
Mm-hmm.
And I was looking for more information, and the blurbs in the newspaper and the information I was finding was so minimal. And we were going to these shows, and these guys are really good. Someone should write about them. And then he went to journalism school, so he was the one to write about him. I was a designer, so I was the one, with another friend that I went to school with, we put together the magazine. Well, it's for me too, because I lived in Granada at first. And living in Granada, I always hated coming to Managua, because I'm it's Managua, there's nothing there. And then once you started doing business here, so I'd come visit sometimes, and you start going out and seeing the music and stuff, and you know there's a lot more there than you thought.
Mm-hmm.
And just if you don't know, you don't know. So the magazine is kind of a way to let people know.
Ah, okay. Now I have to ask you this because I'm doing business here also. Now you guys came from the U.S. What is your experience doing business in Nicaragua?
Expect the unexpected.
No, explain that one. I want to hear what you got to say on that one.
Oh, it's well. They always say that expect everything tomorrow.
Oh, mañana. Yeah.
Everything will be ready tomorrow. Always tomorrow. So that's always kind of a hurdle that you kind of have to plan for, and it's something that we've gotten pretty good at. I think towards this point with the magazine, that we've kind of planned enough in ahead to know that we're not going to get the stuff, or not going to have the things ready when we might want them to be.
Yeah.
other than that, I mean, like, working in this country is like, I probably could never do this in the States because the cost of production would be too high. So the living expenses and the employee costs are much lower, and it makes it a lot more affordable to even try to do something like this, like making knives.
Ah, okay, I see what you're saying with that. Now, a lot of great businesses actually were created by accident, you know, but now since this business is up and going, what is your goal with this business?
Our goal right now is we're about to move offices, and we want to open the HO store.
Mm-hmm.
And